it's Kim. Welcome to another video, and I decided to make this as chill as possible because this is going to be quite a talk. And I have come to the point where I really just accepted how I look, and I just embraced every imperfection, every flaw, and trying to just be really happy with myself. And I figured if I talk about this, or I could share a little information, maybe a little bit of advice and tips, maybe this could help someone, and that would be really meaningful to me. So I decided to film on how I cleared my skin. And before I start, I'm not gonna be like bragging about these products or like you should buy this and like that, because I feel like my skin changes, and when they change, or when my skin change, I change my products, or I change what I use. So yeah, let's jump right into it. He was just telling me that he did suffer with acne when he was a teenager. As for my mom, she rarely did. I mean, she had like very mild, normal skin. Also, she had like my genetics are. So my skin, or where it went bad, was during puberty. You can't really control it. So when I was like 13, I had my first zit, and easy. So there was a commercial, or I was like in a mall, and like commercials are always playing, and you see these girls like trying to wash their face with product, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get that. And these commercials are commercials, and I didn't realize that sometimes you have to figure out what your skin type is before you buy something, because sometimes it doesn't really work. So I learned a lot when I was just trying to figure out what the heck is going on. I think like the first brand I can remember was Neutrogena. Everyone knows it, and like I begged my mom to like buy it, and I would do anything. I would like do my chores. I was like, I need it because I'm breaking out and I don't know what to do. So I got it, and it was a scrub, or it was like, I think it was a scrub texture, and my skin got a little bit worse. My skin was just a lot more sensitive. I noticed my skin was red and like very scratchy, or like very itchy, and I was like, this is getting bad. And like I was like turning to a sophomore, and I was like, I'm tired. I need to get some help. And so I was like looking at the sign and like what it was displaying, and the clinic offered like acne treatments, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is it. I know what to do now. I need to just try one of those treatments and my acne will be gone. But no. I just tried one facial, or like a treatment, something called microdermabrasion. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but I think it's something like you basically suck there, or like they get like a tool and they like suck everything out, and it was just really satisfying. But my skin got really red.
Crystals along with the dead skin cells. As the treatment removes the top layer of dead skin cells, it accelerates new skin cell production and promotes collagen and elastin growth.
And she told me I had very sensitive young skin, so she couldn't do anything like fancy, but let it breathe. Don't wear too much makeup, or don't cover it. Trying to take care of my internal, like, my health. And she was also telling me to try out clindamycin, or Clinda-M, which is like something for rosacea. So back then, finally, I identified what I had, which was rosacea, or like very red patchy skin. and it wasn't like zits. It wasn't like a pimple that you can pop. I had a lot in my forehead and especially on my cheeks because I had long hair back then, and I was also trying out sports, so I was like, oh my gosh. I really wanted to hide. Sometimes I would like cover it with this, or like I would wear hoodies, or I would just try my best to cover. But that is actually worse. That's just like covering and causing more oil and bacteria to go in your skin. So I did not know that back then. And you know, I gradually started figuring out what skincare works for me. I tried a lot, and as I got older, my skin got better because I don't know, like my hormones are less crazy. So anyways, the cleanser, the things I use right now is so simple that I think before I spent probably too much money on skincare and like I was paranoid. But now I don't care. Now I'm like, I can eat pizza, and like even if I did break out after having pizza, I would not care. I was just, you know, it's just so little to worry about, and I have bigger problems and bigger fishes to fry. So, alright, so here are my tips if you're trying to get your skin under control and if not pick your face. Because when you pick your face, it's just causing like you're digging a hole to like permanent scarring. It could lead to so much like damage, and like do it properly, because I'm so guilty of this one. But please do your best to not pop or pick your skin. It as much fluids as you can, because this really helps regulate your body's homeostasis, your health in general, and flushes out the toxins and keeps your bladder clean and internal, you know, keeps you in good condition. So to learn to pick the right products, because there's so many that are being commercialized, and you know, we're all just very manipulated. Sometimes we really just want the answers. So just try to take your time to do a little bit of research what your skin is very delicate to, or maybe you have sensitive skin. I think choosing the right products is really important. How to cope with stress. I know every day our existence comes with stress, and it's normal to be stressed out, but learning how to deal with it really matters because it affects how our hormones. Please try to deal and cope with stress. So next is hygiene. Really is so important. Making sure you wash your face before you sleep, or taking off your makeup, and all that is so important. Like do sports or go work out, I really recommend you try to make sure your face is clean after. The external factors. The external factors could be like maybe your phone, maybe your pillowcase, maybe your dog, and so many things. But you need to realize that, you know, it's not just the internal part, but it's also external. So be aware of what penetrates or what touches your skin, whether it's your phone, and maybe children with those hands. You gotta be careful. So just be aware of the external factors. Is makeup, and trying to put the philosophy that less is more. For me personally, I try not to wear makeup, especially if I'm just at home. I mean, I wear it like a little bit if I want to feel good and jazz a little bit up, but really you don't need it. And if I was just younger, and if I was like 13, I would say to just really don't care about what other people think, and you really don't need makeup. So I would just say less is more. I'm sure everyone knows this, like, oh, just eat healthy, go diet, blah blah blah. And I don't really diet. I don't diet at all. I eat whatever I want, and I just eat in moderation. And if I had to choose what to eat, I would try to choose the right ones, or the ones that I know is going to give my body the nutrients and the good things that it needs to be healthy. So try to eat with color. So please try to eat. So something I wish I knew when I was younger, and I was just like, trying really hard because I wanted to feel pretty, I wanted to, feel confident, and I wanted to, most importantly, be happy, and I didn't know how to be happy back then. So we're all just learning individuals. So please try to have patience. Having patience will help you try to enjoy the process more. Try to get there gracefully. Needs to hear this is that you are beautiful, regardless of what skin type you have, regardless of if you have acne or not. You are so beautiful, and I think it's important that people realize what's true in inner beauty, like personality, your values in life, your ambitions and dreams and desires. Those are much more beautiful, or those are more beautiful than a pretty face. So that's pretty much it, and I really hope those tips just help encourage you to try them, and I'm sure you're trying some of them, but really stay consistent with them. And I really hope you have the best skin possible, and really try to enjoy the journey. So thank you so much for watching. I am just gonna take a nap maybe. And yeah, I'm so glad I told you a little bit. Oh, I forgot to mention that what skin things I use, but I'll just link it down in the description box, or just list down what I use specifically that is in my routine, or whatever season it is. I'm just going to share it in the description box because I don't want to brag about these, because every skin is different. So yeah. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!